Luis, not the result that you were hoping for tonight. What did you make of your team's performance?
Well, it's always difficult when you have expectations to go through the first 8 teams, but I have to say I think we deserve to win that match, maybe not with a big gap, but I have to say that Newcastle it's a very good side. They played great set pieces and all those type of actions, but I have to say that we need to improve to win those team match.
You're the champions of this competition, so everyone looks at PSG as the benchmark. Is there any shame in not finishing in the top 8?
Well, it's not our plan, but if we analyze from the day one, after the schedule that we have and our group, I knew that it's going to be difficult, and it was. And I have to say, I think we deserve a little bit more. But football is not about deserving, it's about winning matches, scoring goals, and that we have to improve.
You did it last year, through the playoffs. Time to do it again?
Of course, that's our mentality, and we have the players to win every trophy, and in that case I have to say that still one player injured, Quara, and we are not in the best way in that kind of things.
How bad is the injury?
I don't know. Tomorrow is going to be, but seriously.
Good evening, Eddie. Are you satisfied with the result, and are you satisfied with the performance of your team tonight?
Yeah, I'm satisfied with the result. I think it was a strong comeback from us. Performance-wise, I think after the first 20 minutes, yeah, I thought it was a really strong performance. The first 20 minutes, I thought that maybe the penalty decision seemed to rock us, where we were under pressure and conceding chances, and we're indebted to Nick Pope to make some really good saves to keep us in the game. But as I say, we responded really well, and it was a good performance in the end.
What do you expect now for the next round?
Well, we expect a tough game, whoever we play. There's no guarantees. We're pleased to be still in the competition and still in there fighting. We, of course, wanted to go through automatically, but this was always going to be a tough game for us.
Good night to you. Unfortunately, you didn't get to win tonight, but at least you saved the Ballon d'Or penalty. How does that feel like?
Yeah, nice bonus. Obviously, we came to the game knowing that a win was probably what we needed to, go straight through to the knockout stage. But the game went really well. Obviously, it's a difficult start, and you concede a penalty that early, and obviously concede a goal. So I feel like the team reacted really well, showed really good character to stay in the game, and obviously as the game went on second half, felt like we really could have won the game. So we come away disappointed, but with a really good performance and lots of positives.
Coming back to the penalty, did you prepare for Dembélé specifically, or any other maybe penalty takers?
Yeah, obviously they have a lot of good players and a lot of good players on penalties, so it was always going to be difficult, whoever took it. So really pleased that I picked a direction, and luckily enough it went round the post. So yeah, really pleased, because you never want to concede a goal that early.
Yeah. Are you sad to have finished 12th?
Yeah, a little bit. I think we learned a lot of lessons in the Champions League. We've definitely got better. Today, away performance at one of the best teams in the world, and we showed we really can compete at that level. So we go to the knockout stages now, which is going to be a special occasion at St James's Park, and to try and qualify again.
Based on statistics, you're doing a little worse in away games. What would you say is the reason for that?
Tough to say. I think we have to agree that away from home we haven't performed to the level we'd like. Obviously at home we have such a great crowd that back us every minute of the game, and away from home you don't have that, and that's something that we can never change. But the home support and the home form's been really good, and they give us a lot. So yeah, I think we've got things to work on away from home definitely. But like I say, tonight is a good step.
What is your goal in Premier League? Because it seems like in Premier League you're doing a little worse than in Champions League. Is that because your Champions League is your priority for this season, or why?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just tough, really difficult to play the games. The Premier League is such a high level now, and the Champions League's a high level, and we have a few injuries in our squad. So just every game is a battle, and yeah, it looks that way at the minute. Yeah, I think picked up some good wins in the Premier League in the last month. So yeah, we look to kick on from here.
Vitinha, it's not the win that you came here for tonight, but how do you reflect on the draw against this Newcastle team?
Good night. I think it's we saw it already. This kind of outcome. I think even with you, maybe I talked the same speech, and I'll tell the same thing. We did a very good match. We controlled the match. We were we were the best team on the pitch, and we were creating a lot of opportunities. We just couldn't score. And I think in these kind of games, it's you can do it. You have to pay it. And we managed to create, but not score. And then we conceded in a set piece. It was a little bit predictable. I think it was. Not only because in the second half they did something, but almost the only thing that Newcastle did in terms offensively. But yeah, like I said, if you have to watch you have to look to the content of the match as well. It's not just the score, and we are happy with that. We are happy what we did in the match, what we created. Now we have to start to score the opportunities because it's crucial. It's vital.
It does mean it's the playoffs once again for PSG, but you managed it last year and still went on to win the competition. But do you feel like you're playing as the European champions right now in terms of the standard you're showing?
Like I said, we have to look to the content of the match. I think so. We did a great match. We controlled. We were the better team. We created a lot of opportunities. And we just couldn't score, like I said. So we are happy with the performance, not happy with the result, because here in Paris we want every game is to win, literally every game. So there's no time to relax. So very happy with the content of the match, with the performance for the team. It's just that we couldn't score. We have to improve that in the other match. We go to the playoffs. It's live. We have to face it. And we'll face it in the best way.
Joe, a draw against the European champions, but what's the overriding feeling to the result in the dressing room?
I feel like we take confidence from it. It's a hard place to come to. Obviously, we have amazing players, and I thought we really dug deep today. It was a good performance, and we know that we're going to take this into the next game in this competition.
There was a huge improvement after you scored your goal and going into that second half. What was the biggest difference?
I think it's just coming here and trusting each other more, you know. We know that it's going to be hard. We knew it was going to be under pressure in some moments, and it was about riding the wave, you know. Pope made a brilliant save for the penalty, and then we just took it from there, you know. And I feel like we really grew into the game, and I was really happy with the way it finished.
Well, you got your first ever Champions League goal here at the Parc de France against the European champions. What a time to get it, and what a place. Yeah,
I'm so happy. I'm delighted, you know. I have to thank God. I feel like I was praying for this moment to sort of score my first Champions League goal. So I thank God, and I'm really happy. Hopefully I get many more.
How have you kept yourself motivated? Because it's been a long time since you scored, last February. How tough has that been for you, and how good does it feel to get back on the score sheet?
I mean, it's been a long time, as you said. I feel like it's been a tough moments. I've had tough moments, but I've always sort of tried to stay grounded, tried to turn up every day in training, tried to give my best in everything I do, you know. So, and thank God that this moment has happened. I can be delighted. I'm really happy and sort of looking forward to the next game in this competition, you know. Growing up, but this is a competition you want to play in.
And that's it. Newcastle have got knockout Champions League football for the first time in the club's history. How far can you go in this competition, particularly after showing a performance like this tonight?
I think we want to go as far as possible, you know. We know we've got such a good squad. We know that everyone's eager to play. We know that we can cause so many oppositions problems. Like we come in, we cause them really big problems. I feel like we could have won the game today, you know. So that just shows how good we are, and I'm really confident in sort of pushing on in this competition.
Dan, congratulations for the result and for the qualification.
Yeah, very happy. Disappointed, obviously. We wanted to go through without having to play the knockout game, but to come to Paris and put in that performance, I thought a lot of decisions probably didn't go our way also. But yeah, I think it was a mature performance from us, and I think we're happy with the draw.
You're going to be in the next round. What do you expect?
Yeah, listen, we wanted to probably missed the knockout bit, but yeah, we're looking forward to it. Listen, I think it's the first time that Newcastle's getting through to the knockout phase in its history, so we're very proud, and yeah, looking forward to the next round.
And what do you think of the PSG performance tonight?
Yeah, I thought they were good. Listen, they were the holders, probably the best team in the world at the moment, so they started off really quick, and I thought it was very good from us to settle into the game, and then I thought we had a good few chances and could have won it at the end.